I just realized there is a hole in the butt of my jeans. I don't know how that went without me noticing. I'm trying to get over it. Hey y'all, Coco Whit here. Today we're talking about my favorite way to cleanse my face. This is something that my friend told me about a couple years ago and I have been doing it ever since. It has revolutionized the way that I care for my skin. It's the oil cleansing method. You may have heard of it, you may have poo-pooed it because you're like, my skin is already oily, why would I ever do that?
My skin is already oily, why would I ever do that?
Oils in the oil cleansing mixture help you find a natural balance for your skin, and it's awesome. While it may not work for everybody, I wanted to share with y'all because it really has made a difference in my skin. To make the mixture for the oil cleansing method, you'll need the following. Castor oil, and you'll want this to be ethically sourced. It can be a little bit shady in terms of processing. So you start with castor oil and then you start to build your own recipe from there. And I will link a couple of my favorite resources for kind of finding out the right oils for you. I like to use a mixture of sweet almond oil, and this one is also cold pressed and processed. Olive oil. Some other oil options could be avocado oil, rosehip oil. My skin does not react well to coconut oil, so I've never even gone there. I already know that it clogs my pores, so that's not something I wanted to mess with. And then I add a couple essential oils, and it just depends at the time what my skin is doing, but lately I've been doing a mixture of patchouli and frankincense. So what you're going to do is follow a guide for different ratios. It depends on your skin's nature. A good place to start is half and half. Half castor oil and then half of your other oils. And then as you give that a try, start to notice how your skin responds. Does it get easily dried out by the castor oil? If it's too drying on your skin, you'll want to dial down the castor oil and bring it up to 2/3 of the blending oils. Or vice versa. If you find that your skin is still too oily, go up to 2/3 castor oil and 1/3 blending oil. It's definitely a game of just kind of figuring out what works best for your skin. Give yourself a week at the 50-50 mixture just to see how your skin responds once it's balanced out. There is a little bit of a trial period. As the castor oil is pulling impurities out of your skin might react negatively, but it is a brief trial period, and honestly mine, if it happened, it wasn't even bad enough to remember. Once you find the mixture that works for you, then you're going to mix it all up in a bottle, and this is my little guy. You can use this method twice a week, 3 times a week, or if you're me, I actually do it almost every single day. And it just depends on what you can handle and what you find your skin reacting positively to. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna strip all this makeup off and we're gonna talk about how to do it. I'm super excited. If you have any questions, don't forget, I'm gonna link the resources down below for the people that kind of helped me get started, helped me decide which oils to go with, kind of give you a background on the science behind how and why this would even work. Small reminder, just like I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, give this a try. It doesn't have anything harmful in it, so it's not like it's going to undo you if you use it and it doesn't work for you. This works for me. That's why I'm sharing it. So take it if you will, or don't. Let's get going now. Okay, it's time to do this thing. Obviously I have no makeup on, and yes, I do have a little bit of redness, but that's just because I'm human. For the most part, I don't have to deal with any blemishes, and I pretty much credit all of that to this oil cleansing method. So I'm gonna take the mixture that I made earlier, and what you want to do is always mix it up a little bit because the densities of the castor oil and the other chosen blending oils are always a little bit different. So just make sure they're integrated together. And then you're going to do about a quarter size in your hand. So you want your face to be dry, and you're just going to take those oils and just generously put them on your face. This is an awesome opportunity to just take a moment and enjoy this. It actually feels amazing. And although I don't have any makeup on, this also works great for removing makeup. Castor oil is also good for your lashes and brows. It helps your hair grow. You want to do this for a solid 1 to 2 minutes, and you can even leave it on your face for longer and let it sit. So your next step is to get your sink water really, really hot and soak a washcloth. Ooh, yeah. going to use it to steam your face. After about a minute, you begin to gently wipe off the oil. You can run your washcloth through hot water again if you feel the need to do it another 2 or 3 times. And voila, now you have super clean, nourished skin. It feels amazing. Some people say don't moisturize after, others say do. Really, I would just say listen to your own skin. If it feels dry, then go ahead and moisturize afterward. If it doesn't, let it do its thing. I hope you guys try this method and that you love it as much as I do. Bye for now.